Alright, so today I'm going to show you what I've got going on. I've got Brussels sprouts, spinach gratin, and leftover piece of fish. So to weigh out my fish, I take the top, rest it on there, and I switch it to ounces. That is a 5-ounce piece of fish, which I will put in my FitnessPal as 5 ounces. Spinach gratin, I just kind of eyeball. I don't give a whole lot, and I don't weigh out the vegetables. The one thing I do weigh out, today we are having fish, Brussels sprouts, and salad, along with my homemade dressing that I made, which is a ranch chipotle sauce. It is delicious. So nothing fancy on the salad. What I usually do, I love these kits, honestly. Yeah, I know, I could buy my own salad stuff, but I just like the kits. They're convenient. They're not that much more expensive than buying just a head of lettuce. And, like, I don't know, I like it. I can get a number of portions out of one kit, and I also buy the shredded iceberg lettuce separately, and generally add that to bulk it up. That's the last of my shredded, so I'm going to put that in with the bag kit for now. So along with the kit, you get a bunch of different stuff. I don't feel like these today, so I'm actually going to use pretzels as my croutons. I do use the cheese in it, and I use a little bit, just a little bit of the dressing. I don't use a whole lot. So for my croutons, rather than buying croutons, I actually use pretzels because the flavor is nicer, you get more of it. Croutons, you get like 7 grams, and with the pretzels, you get 28 grams. So like 7 grams of protein, 7 grams of croutons equals out to like maybe 3 or 4 croutons. Honestly, you don't get that many. So this adds a really nice little crunch, and it's just nice. I don't do the full 28 grams either, depending on the day. So I have 14 grams. So I weigh out my pretzels and my cheese because these are high calorie dense foods, and they're easy to go overboard on it. So for the cheese, it is 28 grams for the cheese. That's 16, 19, 20. 20 grams is fine. You don't really need the full. It's a small salad, so, you don't need the full amount. So the ranch chipotle sauce is made with chipotle adobo. Chipotles in adobo, I put like a couple of those in, along with some mayo and Greek yogurt. And I will put about a spoonful of that on there because it's spicy for me, because I am a little bit of wimp. Oh, I forgot I was going to use this cheese. I'll put it back in the fridge. I will use that cheese next time. So I usually snip the little bit corner and then do just a little bit on top for that Caesar taste along with the ranch. And then I'll put the rest of that in the fridge. Salad dressing goes a long way. You really don't need a whole lot. And a lot of people just drown their salads. If I add extra, then it's going to be my homemade dressing. but I think this is going to be enough. Yeah. You know, obviously season to your own taste. I have the oven preheating to 400 right now. All right. So we've got that. I'll put that in the fridge for now. If you crumple it up, it lays flat. It doesn't roll up on itself. Quite useful. So I'll put the fish there. I actually don't feel like the spinach gratin, so I'm going to leave that off today. Just have extra Brussels sprouts, because I will put this in the salad. Earlier this morning, I had about 90 grams of my yogurt along with my granola crunch. So I'll be having the fish. I'll pop up on this side what MyFitnessPal will be for everything calorie-wise, and show you all that. For my dessert, kind of quote unquote, or my like snack stuff, I got these at Aldi. These are delicious. Serving size is 2 pieces, but there's like 3 left, so I'm just gonna have the rest of them, and I'll pop the calorie content for that on there. All right, so let me go ahead and showcase my works in progress for my stitching, and I'll show you the end result once the food comes out. All right, and here is the end result. This is my meal for the day. I've got my salad with Brussels sprouts, my little dessert with my chocolates, and I got my fish and some extra Brussels sprouts. So I'm going to show off my Teresa Wentzler. I'll pop up what it looked like last time over here. And here is what it is right now. It is coming out really nice, I think. The blended threads actually aren't so bad once you get used to them, and once you actually get a nice backlog of them on your card, then you can just pull from it and just stitch away. But yeah, I am actually doing something a little bit different with this piece. I am back stitching as I go, because the back stitching is so detailed and is kind of particular on where it needs to be. So as you can see, I've done some of the back stitching already for a number of the areas. And here's what the back looks like. Let me go ahead and show off my Mirabilia. I have rolled her up slightly because I'm working on the upper part of her. But just as a reminder, I'll pop up what she looked like last time. And here is where she's at today. On the scroll frame, so it's a little bit hard to showcase, but you can see I've got some of the 3D roses already in her hair. Her skin turned out amazing, I think, along with her hair. I am very pleased with that. I did want to show off what I'm going to be bringing to the stitching retreat next month, right? September, October? Yeah, next month. I made little ornaments that has a bee on them. It says 2023. I made 6 of them. The newsletter went out for the retreat, and they said that there will be 6 people to a table, so that will leave me one extra left over for the ornament swap, which worked out really nice, I think. But the idea behind these is that you can take the top off and fill them with your scraps, your thread scraps from the retreat. So you fill this up with your thread scraps or any kind of scraps that you have from the retreat, and it's kind of like a little moment in time of what you worked on during your retreat, and you can hang it up as a little ornament. And there's a little close-up of the bee. I just found a little free bee pattern online and modified it slightly. But yeah, really pleased with that. Each one is unique, so they're not perfect, but you know they're hand done. I'm gonna be picking up little tiny gift bags for them along with some tissue paper, and just kind of present those to the people at the table. I will be talking about my plans for after when I get done with the Dreamer and with my Teresa Wentzler. I have a feeling that I'm actually going to be finishing my Teresa Wentzler before the stitching event, so I'll need to pick out something to bring there. I have an idea. I am waiting on some fabric to get to me. I don't know if it'll be here before the retreat, but I'm hopeful. The Picked up some couple of fabrics from Fiber Arts Amy, her studio that she just opened up for hand dyeing fabric, Oak Crown Studios. I'll be reviewing those when they get here, but I picked up a perfect one. I'll pop a picture up here called Lurking in the Woods. And my plan is to do a pattern called Thranduil, which is a forest elf from Lord of the Rings. He's like King of Mirkwood kind of thing, King of the Forest Elves. Really pretty fabric, and I think it will look perfect on the one that I picked out. I also did pick up Coral Gardens. I have no idea what I'm going to be putting on that one, but it's beautiful, so I bought it. I was like, I cannot resist the colors. I was thinking maybe actually some black work might look really pretty on it. I've got some Zodiac black work patterns, but I'll have to see if the count works for it or not, because I got a 32 count, and I think it calls for a 28 count, but we'll see. Some of the detail could be lost if you put black work on a higher count than it was intended to be. Other than that, this was just a fun little quick update to showcase like my general meal for the day as well as my works in progress. So hope you guys all enjoyed, and I will see you next time.